Everybody outside with the kids. Um, Beautiful Saturday evening. Fall is here. As you see, I got my leather jacket on. It feels wonderful out here. It's not too cold, not too hot. It really feels good. Been working all day. I work from home. Beautician. My kids been home all day. You know, pressed through the day. I thank God for this moment, for getting me through the day, even when I felt like I couldn't make it through those 3 heads I had to do today. I had to press through. But I just wanted to talk to those who might be going through spiritual attack right now. You know, worry, fear, and anxiety and panic attacks are a major distraction from the enemy. That is one of the devil's many fiery darts that he uses against us to try and knock us off of the place that God has called us to. A lot of times, especially even me being a mom of 7 and a wife, I get truly overwhelmed. Worry attacks me constantly because I'm constantly thinking about my kids' future, my future, my husband, just, the way of the world. And so what happens is that the enemy uses things that we see on TV, things that we see happen in other people's lives to try and build strongholds to support the lies that he tries to throw at us, using fear, anxiety, and other people's situations. So what happens is we get attacked, and the enemy builds off of those strongholds because he knows us. He knows our worries. He knows our concerns. He knows we love our family, our children. He knows we want the best for ourselves and different things like that. So his desire is to keep us distracted from the task at hand or whatever God has called us to make it harder for us to fulfill our destiny. And I just want to say that, for those of you going through it, as I speak right now, I'm speaking from experience. This is something the enemy has tormented me with since I was about 17, 18 years old. And as I've gotten older and gotten more responsibility, the attacks have been really real. As we know, it takes a lot for us to, be there for our families nowadays, especially to be home and to, really, pray over our families, watch over our families. And I don't know about you, but it's hard to pray when you're worrying. You know how they say, if you're going to pray, don't worry. If you're going to worry, don't pray. It doesn't make any sense. And the Bible says without faith, it is impossible to please God. So, those things. So, those things that, the enemy tries to attack us with is, part of his fiery darts, part of his distraction, part of his way to keep us off, the task at hand. And, fear, worry, and anxiety, it affects our body too. It affects us physically, how we might be feeling day in and day out. And, it's truly, I'm sorry, the kids were getting a little out of hand, but, it's just really a distraction. And sometimes it's good to, talk about it. And truth be told, you got to encourage yourself. You got to walk with God, and you got to try your best to encourage yourself. Even the days where you don't feel like it, the days where you feel like you just can't get out of bed, you just can't function. When you feel like that, know that the enemy is trying to tamper with your faith. He's trying to tamper with your faith. He wants to suck the faith out of you because he knows that without faith it is impossible to please God. And so he tries to attack our faith with fear. And he wants to overwhelm us with fear to the point where God gives us faith the size of a mustard seed. And you know how little a mustard seed is. And you know when you feel fear rushing, it feels like just a dark cloud tormenting you or covering you. And so with that being said, it's just really a matter of putting on your armor, reading your word, getting into your word. Even if you get on Google, if you're on your phone, if you're a mom like me who doesn't always have time to open up my books and read and study, go on Google. Search scriptures based on fear. Search scriptures based on anxiety. Search, scriptures based on worrying. And you can meditate on those scriptures day in and day out. And as I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself. So I pray that you guys enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your evening, and that this video helps someone. I'm just here to share my testimony. With that being said, you guys have a blessed night.